What's going on, guys? I'm sure you've heard by now that the 2K rumor was just that. It was only a rumor, and it did not come to pass. And that is damn unfortunate because for once I really thought the rumor might actually happen. I had really high hopes for it, but I didn't want to make any videos getting anybody's hopes up, and that's why I restrained myself from talking about this until I knew for sure what was going to happen. And now that we know that we're not getting a 2K football game, possibly ever again, because 2K doesn't have the interest in having another failure. Well, they deemed it a failure, but I thought 2K8 was a masterpiece, just not enough of it. You had to put more depth into the game. Who gives a shit about the damn logos? If you give us a chance, a chance to make this game, what the community can make it a lot better. And look at this footage. This is the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. I mean, it's not official logos, but when you're playing a football game, do you really care about the logos that much? The gameplay of this game is ridiculous. Look at Calvin Johnson, how big this guy. This guy can run all over the field, and he's a threat to score anytime his number is called. But it's reflected so well in this game. I mean, when you get on the field in 2K8 and you just look at how good this game is, look at this pocket that forms. Look at the double team at the middle here. You got number 67 and 51, I think. I mean, how long did it take Madden to get that? I mean, and just look at the players move. Look how realistic it looks and feels. I mean, this game feels like football, and that's why I like playing it. That's why a lot of people like playing it. And the way he attacks the football, that looks like Calvin Johnson attacking the football there. That's why this game is relevant. I don't give a shit what anybody says. This game is an accurate replication of football. Better than anything I've ever seen. It just doesn't have the NFL logos, and we had to edit the players. But if you just take the logos and slap them on there, there'd be a lot of people saying this is better than Madden that are Madden fans. I mean, how could they deny it? There are a lot of people out there that hate Madden, but they buy it because they feel they have no other choice but to buy Madden if they want to get a football fix. That's just so untrue. You can have fun playing this game, and there's other alternatives out there that just do it much better. Why play something that isn't as good? I'm not paying $65 a year for features to be added, little features here, taken out there. No, I'm not falling into the trap. And plus, I don't want to support EA's business practices. I've said this many times, but it can't be said enough. By me, I feel like if I don't go out and buy Madden, that's $65 less they'll have in their pocket. I know it's not a big difference. It's just a principle that makes me feel good at night. I can rest assured I can go to sleep at night saying, you know what? I didn't aid EA in continuing their monopoly that has been going on for 10 years and has destroyed competition, and it's just limiting the consumer to have one choice, and it's just got a vice on innovation. They say they're making a simulation football game. They are just saying that. Sure, the game's got maybe a little bit of improvements here and there, but it's just all smoke and mirrors. They're just flipping stuff around and making it look different. I just don't see how people continue to not see that. I mean, it's just so obvious. They're taking a little cone and they're putting on the defensive players. Oh, now you're in range to make a tackle. Bitch, I don't need a cone to make a fucking tackle in football games. I just do it based on instinct. Or if I'm close to a guy, I think I can tackle him, I'm going to go for it. That is just such a gimmick. I mean, that's what old football, what was the guy's name? Old Man Williams said. He said it's a gimmick, and he's so true. It's so true. It's a gimmick. I agree 100%. And the way they're just changing the play call format a little bit. Oh, this is a new way to call plays. And yeah, it's just such a simulation football game. Bullshit. Bullshit. It is not a simulation football game from what I've seen so far in the videos. Of course, I haven't played the game. Okay, I haven't played the game. But I can tell, and from EA's track record, I can make an accurate assumption that nothing's really going to change. If it does, I'd be surprised. I'm not impressed with their so-called next-gen halftime show. I think it'd be better off not having it this time if it's going to be that pathetic. But apart from that, we got to talk about the future. The future looks grim. But I don't blame EA and I don't blame the NFL so much as I blame 2K. 2K needs to give us a fucking football game without the fucking license. It's about fucking time. I mean, you have all this talent. I mean, this game, look, this was made back in 2007 or 6. I mean, look at that. Calvin Johnson going up to get the ball over these guys. I mean, only Calvin Johnson can make a play like that. I mean, he's the best receiver in football, and that is accurate because he is a gold player. Look at this. Just look at this. Just go up and get it, Calvin. Look at this. I mean, it just looks like a good play. It looks like a play that you would see on Sunday. I know that 2K doesn't want to make a football game. Doesn't want to invest their time because they don't have the license. But it would just be so impressive if they could outdo Madden without the license. And then the NFL would say, oh, they made a football game that's better than ours, and they did it without the license. And they can damn sure do that. All they have to do is do what they do. Do your new engine. Give us a customization tools like Backbreaker did. This is 2014. You're telling me it would not. I don't think it would be that hard to do. I mean, you got all these resources. 2K is very good at making sports games, the best there is. They need to just go ahead and appeal to the fans because it's time. It is time, especially with that call out. I mean, he's not expecting 2K to respond to that, but man, wouldn't it be great if the 2K actually did respond, make an unlicensed football game, and gave it the depth that it needs because this game was just bare bones. It didn't have enough depth. You give us an option to have drafts, full season mode. You give us the customization tools to recreate the NFL if we could, just like Backbreaker. There are so many people in the community that are talented and are committed and have a lot of passion. The guys over at Football Idiots are, to name one of them. But there are so many possibilities that could happen. I really don't see a point to go after the license anymore. I see 2K needs to put their resources into making unlicensed game with customization tools. I know people have been clamoring for this for a long time, but it needs to happen. I mean, because we're not getting another football game, guys. This is it. This is what we're getting, Madden, every year. I hope you like it because that's all you're getting. And you're going to be at the mercy of a company that gives you shit when they feel like it. And that's just the bottom line. They're going to put things in the game when they feel like it. They're going to take things out when they feel like it. They're going to tell you what... They're like politicians. They're going to tell you what you want to hear. But when it really comes out, you see these Ryan Moody videos that breaks it down and looks at all these flaws. And it just shows you how piss poor EA just doesn't care about their products. They don't want to make a great product. They don't. They don't want to do it. There's no reason for them to. They have no competition. None. They need to be pushed with an unlicensed game at this point. We've already seen what it can do. With Backbreaker came out, there came the engine for the Infinity Engine. There comes the Infinity Engine. The weapon system in 2008, came out in Madden 08. Then it went into, I think it ended in 09. That was the last year we saw it in 09. That's when shit went downhill for Madden. It's been crap ever since. I think it's time. I don't think it's going to happen, but I really think it needs to happen because it's just such wasted potential. Unlicensed football games can be successful. If it's made so well, it'll open up eyes all over the place. Even the Madden fans that can see what the community is capable of making these NFL game, I mean, not the true NFL, but close to it. The backbreaker was pretty damn good in my opinion. I don't see how anybody can deny that those logos don't look accurate enough. And really, what is a football game at the end of the day? You can't even see the players' faces that well. You're not going to see the players' likenesses. Who cares about that? I could give two fucks about that. Just give us another football game 2K. We deserve it. We have been deprived for far too fucking long, and it doesn't need to continue any further, especially after you've been called out by your competitor, which they put you in cuffs for 10 years. It's time for you to get out of this damn prison and show them what you really do have, because your talent far surpasses EA's talent. It's time for you to step up and answer the challenge. That's what I'm going to say about that, because I'm just so fed up. But I'm going to continue to do my part, play these old games, update them as much as I can. I hope BB Highlights does another update. I don't know if he will. If I don't know how to update All Pro. It's some kind of hacking or something going on. I don't know how to do it, but I would sure like it. And we got Backbreaker update coming out. I think Wild Game Studios is working on that. I appreciate his work as well. Anybody that wants to update football rosters and football games to give to the community, I appreciate that. The guys over at Football Idiots keep Madden 08 relevant. Before I go, I want to show y'all a few clips that I really like, and they just show how accurate this represents a football game. I mean, in Madden, I bet this guy would catch the ball. I almost guarantee. But Robert Griffin's throwing to this open receiver here, but look who he's throwing the football to. He's throwing it to a fullback. A fullback's not going to really catch the football on a regular basis. I mean, he's wide open, and it's a little bit in front of him, but a really good receiver would catch this, but look how he just can't get to it. It's off his fingertips. It just looks so seamless. I just love this game. This game, Madden don't have shit on this game, guys, I'm telling you. Last play I'm going to show you guys. This is what happens in real life. This happens. I've seen this happen. This is a strategy that coaches tell their players to do. Play it at speed at first, and then I'll slow it down and tell you what it is. I'm sure you just saw it there, but especially when a team is behind and they have to get the football back, one guy holds him up, then the other guy goes for the strip. That's football. That's what they're taught to do. In fact, in Super Bowl VII, the coaches for the Redskins was like, I need one of y'all to hold him up, the other guy go for the strip. That was a strategy back in Super Bowl VII. These guys do it. And it was, ironically, the Redskins and Dolphins, the perfect season for Miami. But look at here. I throw the ball to my receiver. This guy, the safety's holding him up, and then behind is Misi, and he's going to get the strip. This is just teamwork. This is football. This is what it's about, guys. That's why I love this football game, and I'll continue to play it until something better comes out, which is likely never.